Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a breakfast parfait. Breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. It's so important for us to get breakfast, especially if we have small children or children that are involved in the education system. It is so important for them to get breakfast. Research shows that those of us that eat breakfast have a higher ability to focus on the work at hand for the day, and our children who have breakfast have fewer behavioral problems. So it is so important to have breakfast. Today we're going to make a breakfast parfait. The great thing about making a breakfast parfait is it includes a variety of food groups from the My Pyramid. It includes fruits, yogurt, and some cereal, which would be included in the breads and cereals group. And this breakfast recipe is very simple and easy. It can be very quick. One of the things that we hear from people is they don't have breakfast because they don't have time. This is a very simple recipe. The first thing that we're going to do is include some canned pineapple that's already chunked up for us, and we're just going to include that in there. This is canned pineapple. It doesn't matter if you use canned fruits or if you use fresh or dried or even frozen, whatever works best for your family, whatever you have on hand. We've drained the juices off of this canned pineapple. So just the first layer of our breakfast parfait is going to be this pineapple. And then the next layer of our breakfast parfait are going to be these beautiful berries. There's some raspberries and some blueberries. And these are in season in the summertime, but you can put whatever kind of fresh fruits you want in your parfait, whatever's in season. If you have a farmer's market in your community, I might suggest that you go to the farmer's market to find fresh fruit that could be used in your breakfast parfait. Using a variety of colors of fruits in your parfait is important. It's important that we get a rainbow of colors in our diet, and this is just one way that we can do that. Oops, just dropped one there. Okay, the next thing that we want to add to our parfait is yogurt. We're going to use a low-fat yogurt. Low-fat yogurt is a great way to get calcium into your diet. This yogurt is cold. I just took it out of the refrigerator. It's important that you keep cold foods cold and in the refrigerator until you're ready to use them. Pull them out, go ahead and add your yogurt. It's important to keep cold foods cold, such as this yogurt, because it could spoil and go bad. So as soon as you get done with the yogurt, be sure to put it back in the refrigerator, or if by chance there's any leftovers for your breakfast parfait, be sure to put those leftovers back in the refrigerator as soon as possible. So we're going to add some bananas to this breakfast parfait. These bananas are one of my kids' favorites. They love bananas. And one thing about anytime you use some fresh fruit in your recipe, it's important that you wash the outside of them. Get rid of any dirt or particles that might be on the outside before you peel the skin off or before you cut them up into bite-sized pieces. So be sure to wash them. I did that before I cut this banana up. And then we're going to top the fruit and the yogurt with some granola. And this granola cereal is whole grain. It's important that at least half of our grains be whole grains. And that means about 3 servings a day of the grains or the breads and cereals that we eat should be whole grains. The reason that we want whole grains in our diet is they're high in fiber. Fiber is really important for our heart health, and it's also good for bowel regularity. So be sure to use, if you don't have granola at your home, I might suggest even any sort of whole grain cereal. Things like Cheerios or Wheaties will work the same. Really, it just gives you a nice crunch and adds another food group to our breakfast parfait. And then the last thing that we're going to add is some dried fruit. I have raisins here. You could use cranberries, any sort of dried apricots, dried bananas, any sort of dried fruit that you have, maybe you have around the house for snacks. You could top your breakfast parfait with this dried fruit. The great thing about dried fruit is you get all those great vitamins and minerals, and they're all packed into these nice little easy to go raisins or dried fruit. That makes it easy for you to put dried fruit in your car, in your purse, or the diaper bag, so it's ready to go. You always have fruits on hand that way. Then you have a great breakfast parfait. We have 3 food groups in here. We have our fruit. You can see we have our pineapple and our raspberries, our blueberries, and also the raisins are a part of the fruit group. As far as the fruit group goes, we need at least 2 cups of fruits a day. So this is a great way for us to start out our day with breakfast and getting some of our fruit servings in. We also have low-fat yogurt in here. When we eat this low-fat yogurt in our breakfast parfait, we're on our way to our 3 servings of low-fat dairy products a day. And then we topped it off with some whole grain granola, and the whole grain is a part of the breads and cereals group. We need at least half of our grains to be whole grains, so this granola is a great way to do that. So enjoy your breakfast parfait as you're headed out the door. Delicious. Before any food preparation, it's important that you wash your hands with hot, soapy water before you begin working with the food. Be sure to wash your hands for about 20 seconds with hot, soapy water. Now you're ready for food preparation.